Hello everybody, how are you? Ryan Costello here. I thought I'd take some time out. I'm a fairly new teacher. I've been teaching at the college level for about 2 years now, and starting to learn a few tricks of the trade in Blackboard. So I thought maybe it'd be a good idea for our new teachers out there, or people that maybe switched learning management systems from Canvas to Blackboard, how to do certain things. So thought I'd start recording a bunch of videos when I had thoughts, tips, and tricks that helped me. Anyhow, this one that I thought of today was importing and exporting rubrics from Blackboard. So you have a class that you created a couple years ago and you wanted to get that rubric into your new class, or you have someone that you work with. They have a great rubric that you'd like to use, but you don't want to go through the trouble of rewriting it from a Word document or whatever. Possibly just get access to their class and then export it and import the rubric into your class. Anyhow, I have a developmental course set up here, and I was just going to show you how to go about doing that. I'm using a Mac computer, but on PC, it's pretty similar function. Maybe just on when we get to the Finder section, it'll be a little bit different, but again, just saving things where you can find them. That will make more sense later. Anyhow, let's get started. So go into the developmental course. I'd scroll down here to course tools here on the left, and then I'd look for rubrics, and then click on the rubrics button. There's a few rubrics in here. Discussion board, writing assignments. So we had a lot of discussion boards and a couple of writing assignments in this class. So we wanted a rubric for each. It's the same process. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do the discussion board this time for this video. So I'll click on discussion board, and then I would click on export, because I'm going to send it out and then bring it into the new class. So I want to export that to my local computer, download it. It'll show up at the bottom of your screen. I would click on this, and I want to show it in Finder. You may have a quicker process for this, but I have it here in downloads. There's the rubric file, and the way I find it easiest to locate it, click here, and then my zip file that was created today at 8:29. So that's where it's located, all exported into my local computer. That's important because now I want to import it into my new class. So for the sake of simplicity, pretend this is a new class. I'll start over just to make it seem like reality, how you'd go about. So say this was your new class, you click on that. You go down to rubrics again. There it is. Click on rubrics, and this time instead of hitting export, obviously, you want to hit import rubric, which is located up here. And now, again, the one challenge that I had earlier, thinking this through, practicing it prior to creating the video, was where it's located. Anyhow, browse my computer, and let's see if I can find it this time. Again, I had it in downloads. Computer's running a little slow here. I want to scroll through and find those zip files. So the one I'm looking for is this rubric file created at 8:29 p.m. today. So that would be the correct one. I select it and just open it. This was the challenging part for the video. It took a little while to actually import, so I apologize, but I do want to show you the whole process just to confirm that it actually made it into the class, and that I'm giving you the proper process. So this one went a little bit quicker, thankfully. So as you can see, the key point here, the rubric discussion board rubric has been imported. So then you click on OK. And then the actual application or use of this, I also wanted to show you. So then maybe you go into a discussion board. This time I'm going to use our popular student coffee house here. Click on that, click edit, scroll down to add rubric. So I'm just going to select a rubric because again, I don't need to create a new one or create from existing. I'm already just imported one into this class. There's a bunch here because again, I was doing testing prior, but as you can see, the one 4/2/2019 created at 8:31 just to show you the process worked correctly. That's the one we want. I select it, I hit submit. Yes, I want to assign the maximum points, which is 100. And then usually the only change I make is I put yes with rubric scores so students can see it. Because again, it's important to them to know how they're being graded. So I usually want them to see, the requirements of the assignment and how they'll be graded for each part. Anyhow, I hit submit, and now you have a rubric in each of your classes. One, again, it's information for the student that's very helpful, but two, it can really help you in your grading process. Now when I go into grade those discussion boards, once they're submitted, I can click meets expectations, exceeds expectations, and the point values will carry over. So it makes it a lot less manual, and it helps with the grading process. So again, this was exporting and importing rubrics into your Blackboard class. I hope you found it helpful. Take care and look for more videos in the future. Thank you.